What's going on, guys? I'm Shane, that's Austin, and today we're reacting to Attack on Titan. Before we begin, feel free to check out our Patreon in the description below.
All right, so another OVA down. Now on to the next one. These OVAs have been great. They've been just, like you keep saying, a breath of fresh air.
Yes, very.
Yeah, really enjoyable. The last one was a lot more serious than the previous one before that.
Yeah.
Really fun episodes.
Oh, yeah, it's just great to see everyone, like, young again.
Yeah,
everyone together again, and, like, and they're happier.
It's sad it's sad to say that these are happier times.
Yeah, right.
Even though the context of, like, the last episode wasn't really, like, super happy.
It's just because after season 4, I mean, after everything.
After season 2, 3, 4, even season 1.
Yeah.
If you just watched season 1, you'd still call it depressing.
Yeah.
It's just the next 3 just keep getting more and more.
They do. They get more, like, depressing as they go.
Yeah. So these have been really entertaining.
They're nice. They're so vibey.
They're so vibey, and they're like the perfect thing for us to watch right now.
Yeah.
It's nice. And we're getting close too to the new season.
I know.
So, I mean, that's happening. We know the trailer's out, but we're probably not going to watch it because I'd rather avoid any type of spoiler at all.
Yeah, I just want to go into it with not knowing a thing.
Completely, yeah.
Yeah.
Just completely fresh.
Just enjoy it. Like,
yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, another OVA. Not really sure what it's about. Based on every other OVA we've seen, I'm sure it's going to be another good one.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if it's going to take a more serious route again. I mean, maybe that one OVA we saw with John was like the only, trippy
like, crazy,
one.
funny one,
Yeah. But yeah, these have just been really entertaining, and we hope you guys are enjoying them. Just a couple more to go.
So yeah, let's get into this. I don't want to see this.
Okay, this is a serious one then.
Yes.
それは明日も同じ。使命のためには誰かの血でこの手を染めなきゃならない。明日の任務第57回壁外調査にてエレン・イェーガーの捕獲。
Damn, that was epic.
Yeah.
なになに？よう兄、憲兵団はどうだ？こっちは壁外調査を控えて訓練の真っ最中だ。
とにかく長距離索敵陣形とやらを覚えるのが大変でな。こんなことなら俺も憲兵団に入っとくんだった。エレンは別の班だから最近会ってないが。
Oh my god.
絶望的につまんない手紙ね。ま、あんたの知り合いならしょうがないか。家出しちゃったんだって、その人。
それで
5日くらい前かな。お前探してこいって先輩に押し付けられちゃってさ。ほんとやってらんないよね。
それで
そのさ、それでってやつやめてくんない？尋問されてる気分なんだけど。
いつか他の表現を思いついたらね。それで
交渉成立ね。それでどんな男なの？あんたの野望よ。どうせ男に会うんでしょ？まさかさっきのライナーなんとかじゃないわよね。ね、どんな男
？15メートル級の巨人。
あんたさ、無理に冗談言わなくていいのよ。
It's not really a joke.
つまんないから。
Wow. Just getting some like small little insight. It's actually great.
So we don't know a lot about her.
No.
マルレン商会の会長エリオット・ G ・ストラットマンの一人娘か。
That Reiner letter was great though. It was like a little intel.
Right?
少しだけ兵士ごっこに興じてみるとしよう。
Damn, it's been so long since we've seen her.
かけたまえ。
失礼します。 今日は娘さんの失踪時の状況をお聞かせ願えればと思って伺いました。
つまり娘はまだ見つかっとらんということか。この10日間捜査なんぞ行われてはおらんかった。大方たらい回しにされとったんだろ
おっしゃる通りです。2人の人間を経由し、今朝私のところへ。
う。なるほど。つまりあんたが私の娘を探す唯一の人間というわけか。
そうです。
大事な一人娘の捜査に入団1ヶ月のひよっこが送り込まれてきた。
お気に召さなければ追い返していただいて結構です。
She's probably one of the most well-trained people
I was
in
just
the
about to say that,
entire
right?
悪くない
police force.
では
だが問題がある。民間業者は詐欺師の集まりだ。金を踏んだくることばかりに頭を使うな。そして私は自分の目を信じておる。人間を見る目だ。あんたはひよっこだが信頼に値する人間だと私の目は言っておる。娘を探してくれんか。
それが仕事ですから。娘が何を考えているかわかる父親などいないでしょう。
千客万来だ。昔を思い出すよ。ところであんたはどうして憲兵団に入った？
なぜです？
あんたのような人は珍しいからだ。
内地での平和で穏やかな暮らしを手に入れたかっただけです。他に理由が必要とは思えません。
It's definitely a bigger reason.
そうだな。よろしく頼む。
あんたは私が嘘をついていることが分かってるんだろう。その通り。でもあんただって何かを隠している。
すぐに出かける。馬車を用意してくれ。
かしこまりました。
Liars can always understand other liars.
Oh yeah, that's such a good scene though.
That was a
Like,
great
that
scene.
whole thing.
We haven't said a friggin' word.
I know. I'm just into it right now.
Yeah, it just does. This doesn't really feel like attack right now,
No.
but I like
バ
it.
ルレーン商会はウォールマリアで仕入れた商品をウォールシーナの
This is like a Sherlock Holmes episode.
Yeah.
リザヤで利益を上げていたわけだ。
紹介としては典型的な営業形態だね。
ああ、しかし845年にウォールマリアが壊されたことで大幅に事業を縮小し、残ったのは馬車による乗客の輸送業のみとある。
なるほど。家業が落ち目なのに手伝うどころか働きさえしていない。そして父親はそのことを気にも留めていない。奇妙な親子だ。いや、私と私の父親だって十分奇妙か。
Ooh.
辛いか兄。しかし全ては使命を果たすためだ。使命を果たすことがお前がこの世に生を受けた意味だ。
絶対服従。私と父親の間にはその言葉しか存在しなかった。待てよ。カーリーは父親の金で生活していた。なのに父親は娘のことを対等の存在のように話していた。大当たり。
This is so interesting.
I know.
職務質問を受けていた。
I don't really know what to
酔
say.
っ払って酒場の前で寝ていたところを憲兵に保護された。その酒場の名はピット・リドーズ。知ってるね。
知るかよ。それよか早くお家に帰ってパパに慰めてもらいな。
God. Okay, let's go.
I like it.
コーデロインだね。違法薬物の所持は禁錮3年から5年。た
Damn,
だし
she's so good.
叫んじゃね
Jeez.
ただしこの娘について知っていることを聞かせてくれたら私は何も見なかったことになる。どうすれば
Jesus.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
she's so good.
どう見ても仇じゃねえやつがカーリーのことを嗅ぎ回ってたんだ。
どんなやつ？
洒落た背広を着て
片方が義眼の男だ。瞳の部分が赤くてな。
Sounds like a James Bond villain.
Yeah, right? This whole thing is just so cool. Like you said, it's like Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
カーリーがやってたやばいことというのは。
さあ、それは知らね
わかった。あんたたちは違法薬物を子供に売っていたという報告書を出す。牢獄生活は随分長くなるだろうね。
え。おい、ふざけるなよ。俺たち本当に何も知らねえ。
さっきはカーリーのことを知らないと言った。やばいことってのも忘れてるだけなんじゃないの？
違う、本当に知らねえんだ。
牢獄に向かう途中で思い出すかもしれないね。
その人たちは本当に知らないと思いますよ。
なんだよ。
邪魔したね。
あれ。
あんたはなんで知ってるの？
何をです？
カーリーとケンパーのこと。
長い間この仕事をやっているといろんな物事を知ることになります。たとえ知りたくないことでもね。
何をやってるんだ私は。カーリーの恋人のところに行って何の手がかりもなければもう終わりにしよう。ここまでやれば借りは返したはずだ。
分かってるなら俺の答えも分かるだろ。
Well, it's not too dangerous for her.
Yeah, right. I mean,
if anybody.
なんだあんた。
ケンパー・ボルツという男を知ってる？区内で許可なく火を焚くことは禁止されてる。質問に答えてくれれば見逃してやってもいいけど。
面白い姉ちゃんだな。暑さで頭やられちまったのか。俺たちが涼しくしてやろうか。
dude.
Damn.
Oh my jeez.
ケンパー・ボルツという男を知ってる
225番地だ。そこの3階の。
It just like doesn't feel like Attack on Titan
Right,
right
it
now,
doesn't
but I
at
like
all,
it a
yeah,
lot.
me too.
一部のものですが。コデロインか。
Damn, that is terrifying.
静かにしろって。なんとか言え。謝れ。いつもみてえにヒーヒー謝るんだよ。早くしろ。そったらバカにしやがって。そこで待ってろ。
Oh my.
Of course, of course.
That's where they end it.
Ooh.
Huh. I don't know. First off, that was a really good episode.
Oh yeah, it was really good.
But obviously, we're always gonna say it's really good because it's Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It felt like Attack on Titan, but not.
Yeah.
Like it was in the world of Attack on Titan, but it just felt different.
Felt completely different. Like all the other OVAs, like still feel like they could be like in
part
the
of the
actual
show.
show. You know,
Yeah,
and all that.
this
this
felt
one
like
really felt different.
It felt like a spin-off.
Yeah, exactly.
It felt like a whole the world of Attack on Titan, but Annie had her own like spin-off of the show in a sense. I don't really know how else to say it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always down to see more Annie.
Yeah,
we don't know anything about her.
We know
really.
nothing about her, and she was such a good character. Like she was such a good character.
We never really had like enough to go on, and we still technically don't. But that's why I like her character, because her character is still mysterious.
Yes.
So it's fun. Like people who are mysterious are always intriguing. And,
Yeah.
you know, fun to learn about, and yet we still don't know that much. And I mean, we've seen her in the 4th season, still crystallized. So it's like, damn, her character's still there. It's just, I don't know. I don't really know the outcome of that, but I don't know. There's just something strange about this episode. Like, there wasn't much to like discuss. Like, it was all mostly just viewing.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked it. I mean, it was just a little slow, I guess, you know?
Yeah, it was slow because that's kind of what the story was trying to
Yeah, it was all like
imply.
dialogue and all that, you know? I mean, it was like a detective case.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I kind of like what they're sort of showing here. Like, she said the case went through 2 other people before her. She's not even from here. Like, these aren't even her people, technically. Like, she could care less. She has literally killed people, and she still does after this point. And yet she could easily blow this case off. I mean, I understand if she's doing it to try to stay undercover, so, you know, it doesn't look as bad if she's not. But if she didn't do the case, it actually would make it look even more like she was undercover because no one else is giving a shit.
That's true.
But I just like that whole... I'm trying to, like, I don't know how to put this into words. I just like the whole fact that she is taking on this case. Like, you can tell she almost has more drive than these other people who don't even live here.
It's so sad.
Like, it's super sad.
Yeah.
She's taking up this case. She doesn't need to. She's like, her job is literally to kill them or dispose of them.
Yeah.
And yet she's doing all of this. I think this episode for me just added more depth to her character. And if she does care, it just makes her character even greater.
I know, right?
Like,
yeah, that's perfectly said.
Her personality, like, I don't know. She's not even from here.
That's what's crazy.
And she was tasked to kill these people.
Yeah.
And yet she's still going through with whatever this is. Again, I don't know if, you know, she's just doing it to go through the motions or if she actually does care.
Right.
And I'm hoping she does care. And she's still just as mysterious as she was before. But I don't know, she's just a fun character to, like, observe, but you still really don't know much about her.
Yeah.
It's like, it's sad. I don't really know how to explain it.
Especially, I just want to see more of her relationship, like, with her father, because that was something we kind of got the last time we saw her in the season 1 finale.
Well, the crazy thing is we saw her father in season 4.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And it's just weird seeing this when we already know the outcome of everything.
Yeah, right?
So it's just, like, mind-blowing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like you said, it was a slower episode. Still good. Still got a little bit of insight into her. But I hope we get more because there's a part 2 to this.
Yeah, we probably will. And you can just tell that the whole Marco thing is like...
Oh, it's driving her crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't blame her.
I mean, because they grew to, like, be friends with all these people.
Yeah.
You know?
It just shows that, you know, even though they're tasked with this huge thing, it doesn't matter. Everyone's still human, and she is still dealing with all of this turmoil that she had to go through.
Yeah.
Which anybody would do. And coming from her, this person who's so stoic, doesn't show emotion whatsoever, you almost like feel like she doesn't have feelings or something. And that's the beauty of her character, is you can tell she does. That's sort of what I'm kind of getting from this episode. And hopefully we get more in the next one. All this episode did for me is make me more curious about her. Yeah, I just feel guilty because we didn't really, like, react much in this episode. Because it was all just talking. It was all just dialogue.
Really much to say.
No. And I'm curious about what happened to this girl, but the thing is, I'm almost more curious just learning more about Annie than I am about this case she's on. Like, the case is cool.
Yeah.
And it's cool seeing her go through all these things through it, but I'm still more curious about her.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too.
Yeah. But yeah, for this case that she's on, I feel like they haven't really given us enough info for us ourselves to... I can't tell if this episode was made more for us trying to solve this case with her. I think it's more about watching Annie try to do these things.
Right, yeah.
I think that's kind of like the gist that I'm getting a little bit. Because as cool as, like, this whole mystery vibe is, and I actually love that kind of stuff. Like, I love it. It feels more like it's about Annie and not this case, but this case is just more driving the emotions out of her that we're going to be able to see, possibly. We didn't get a ton in this episode. Ending thoughts that I have are, It was a slow episode, so it was very hard to, and you could tell that it's just the first part, so it's hard to discuss things about it. And it's all dialogue, and we don't really have enough to go on with the mystery case thing. So what I'm mostly just kind of taking away from this episode was sort of just a little bit of insight behind Annie's character and how you can tell she does have feelings. She just hides them, and it's very sad, but that's just her character. I mean, think about what it takes to become a warrior, you know? Like, that is not easy.
Yeah, that's the thing, that all these warriors and all that, like, we like didn't like them for like the first, you know, when we found out they were warriors for like 2 or 3 seasons and all that.
Yeah.
But then I think that's the reason why I fell in love with season 4, is that it made you realize that all these warriors like had to go through so much.
Yeah.
Like all of them. Like they like did like their lives were kind of suck. It's a little sad. Like I feel bad for all of them.
Their parents themselves too are probably pushing for their own child to become a warrior just because it saves themselves too, which is also a sad thing.
It's sad. Because
when you're a warrior, you're basically your family's safe too. So she's not only doing this for herself, but she's doing it for her family.
Yeah.
So no matter what she has to do, I mean, I can relate to that heavy. Like, these warriors that we see are going to do these things. They're going to do these bad things almost no matter what, because they know deep down that they have to do it in order to protect their family back home.
Yeah.
It's just, but it is very nice seeing this side of Annie where you can tell she still does feel guilty, and she probably doesn't want to do any of these bad things, but she is literally she's up against a wall. She has no choice.
No.
Her family back home, this is how she protects them.
And pretty much all of them. All the warriors really have to.
Yeah, all of them.
Which is sad because they only have, what, a couple years to live? Like, they, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's a little...
It's a great sacrifice.
It is.
But it's...
Especially how they're treated.
Yeah,
like they're treated good at all.
Yeah.
That's what makes me like the warriors so much now.
Yeah, it's very poetic.
It is, yeah.
But, man, it's heartbreaking to think about.
I love the whole Reiner letter, too. That they still are, like,
the Reiner letter
and all
thing was
that.
great.
Yeah.
Like, that was just like little intel, like read between the lines. You know, oh, it's boring, but really, if you know what he was trying to say to her, he's literally giving her intel of.
It's crazy.
Here we go.
After everything we've learned too.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane to see our characters right now.
Yeah. She was basically the first warrior that we were put up. She was basically the first villain of the show.
She was.
She was the season 1 villain.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. And she's a damn badass though. I do love that too. But yeah, definitely an entertaining episode. A little slow, hard to discuss more, but it is a part 1, and I'm excited for part 2. So hopefully they get more into this mystery case she's on, but also I want even more insight onto her.
I do too. I want more of her backstory.
Yeah.
Like with her father. That's like the one thing I want right now.
Yeah, it was pretty smart making a little OVA about her, because she is very mysterious.
Very.
Yeah, I like that though. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to check out our Patreon. That link can be found in the description below. But yeah, again, we just hope you guys enjoyed this OVA, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one, guys.